The mother and the mother-in-law both fell into the water. The son only thought about saving his wealthy mother-in-law. He pulled the mother-in-law out and immediately started CPR on her. In doing so, he forgot that his own mother was still in the water, calling for help. His mother's foot had been caught in the water weeds, so she could not use any strength. In the end, she fainted in the water. Because his mother-in-law had heart disease, the man quickly drove her to the hospital. When the father arrived and found out that his wife was still in the water, he immediately jumped in to look for her, but by then, it was already too late. He only found one shoe floating on the surface of the river. Just as the son was about to drive to the hospital, the father rushed over and grabbed the car window. Before he could say anything, he was cut off by his daughter-in-law. The daughter-in-law urged the son to hurry and drive to the hospital. The son thought his father had already saved his mother, so he pulled his father's hand away and sped off. He left his father standing there in complete despair. The father could only carry his unconscious wife to the hospital. By the time he got her there, it was already too late. When the doctor told him that she could have been saved if they had arrived just 5 minutes earlier, the father completely broke down. Meanwhile, as the son was about to go back and check on his mother, his wife stopped him. Although his mother-in-law was safe, her heart condition had become worse. His wife told him to find a matching organ for a transplant. She even lied and said she had seen his mother return home safely. The husband believed her and did not think much more about it. Meanwhile, the father was overwhelmed with guilt for failing to save his wife. At that moment, the hospital director came over. He told the father that his wife's heart matched another patient. He suggested that the father donate her organs. The father wanted to discuss it with his son, but both of their phones had been damaged by the water and could not connect. With time running out, the father made a quick decision and agreed to donate the heart. What he did not know was that the recipient of the heart was his son's mother-in-law. As the father passed in a daze by a luxury hospital room, he saw his son feeding chicken soup to his mother-in-law. This enraged the father. The son saw his father at the door and thought he had come to visit his in-laws. He quickly told him that his mother-in-law was fine, but the father looked cold and distant. He scolded his son for driving away and leaving his mother behind. Just as the father was about to tell him about his mother's death, the daughter-in-law interrupted again, saying that the hospital had found a heart for his mother, and asked him to come inside and discuss the transplant. The father realized that the heart they had found was the one he had just donated. That realization broke his heart even more. His wife had always hoped to eat one more bowl of pork knuckle noodles with their son, but now, their son only cared about having dinner with his in-laws, leaving the father to mourn alone in front of his wife's portrait. While the son was eating in a private room, he overheard the server saying that there was a pitiful father in the next room. He said that the family used to only afford one bowl of pork knuckle noodles. Now that the son had grown up, he no longer respected his parents. Even after the mother had passed away, he still had not gone home. The man, realizing something was wrong, immediately rushed to the next room. There, he saw his mother's portrait on the table, and his father eating pork knuckle noodles alone.